Abusia yemonwura MPP for akache na se mo amunim abato a eba beto ewo January mu MPP flag bearership na omo enipa enum pre no se mo amunim enche bia na se ehihye so na finally global info analysis omo de nsem bia abeto dwa no mo kire nipa a obedi inkunim ewo saa flag bearership yi mu na eno na se enipa numu a omo estande ye MPP flag bearership no se mo omo di kan Dr. Bawumia ene ye nipa Canadian kompreko Japan na se mintutu maso no ensem bia saa global inform dia semam dia beto dwom busa delegate for emun sensem bi se wa mo hwa nipa ben na hwa edimudi MPP enimo a ebeko na bi a kire omadwene afa ho yi pa che se enya agro ebi mu kire se okompreko Japan yede no ko MPP enimo a ya market ni pa na dim ko MPP enimo a obetime di na sanso na omo enso kire omadwene se Dr. Bawumia nso be di MPP ni membeku ye na omuma percentage wise na chese na se Dr. Bawumia or percentage pa ahead of Canadian kompreko Japan na eno na delegate din sembi atudwa se the MPP di omukramutwe intini beba bia omo penemu no ne obedi MPP anim no omo hwe anim sin papa na bedi MPP anim na eja omdomo akọ 2028 election ebeba so no na nne nkofo bi edin nsem bi atodwa enkobu sa delegate for no nsem a omode tudwa na me kai mo se ahaye 2B media so because a subscribe to the channel na na ewo bia no ye de abremu nkoso a enhwe 2B media
from where we started August, September, October, November. We're going to do December poll as well, and then January poll before the election itself. This is the November edition of the MPP primaries.
Okay.
We engaged about 3,500 delegates. Let's look at the methodology and approach. Yes, 3,500 MPP delegates across 267 constituencies randomly called.
Okay.
Out of the 276, so only 9 short of everywhere randomly. Our confidence level for this poll is 99%. The margin of error is plus or minus 2.1%. And we use telephone polls to engage the delegates. And the interviews were between 17th and 21st November. Okay. That's when we did the calls for the period. Now, we went asking many questions. What we also did was to try and go into the minds of delegate to see where the race could go. But first, look at the demography of the delegates. 80% male, 20% female. Male dominate all the delegates above, both NDC and MPP.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it that the women don't like to be delegates? Or the party refuses to elect women delegates?
You know, women participation in politics has been very low. And that is reflected what you see in the delegates. Now, look at the age profile. 16% around 25 to 34. Just under 1% are 18 to 24. Very small in delegate. 35 to 44, almost 46%. Nearly half delegates we sampled were around this age. Then 45 to 54, around 27%. So mostly they are here between 25 and 54 years of age, MPP delegate. Their educational background, senior high 36%, junior high 36%, tertiary 19%, no formal education is about 9%. Now, religion, largely Christian, 83%, Muslims 14%, others are very insignificant. Again, ethnic background, 61% of the delegates are Akans. Nationally, that number is 47. And then Moli Dagba, second largest bloc in MPP, 14%, Evers 8%, others 6%, Ganadangbi 5% in MPP delegate. Now, we asked them whether they are optimistic. After these punches have been thrown, the party will unite in time for the next election. 89% believe that they will unite. So I think the fear of disunity is probably around the top hierarchy, not in the base. It wouldn't be difficult for them to rally the base. The top could be the problem.
And it's the main reason why the party wants to do the presidential primaries first, because of issues of unity. Yeah.
Well, there is belief that they can unite.
Okay.
Another question we asked them was really to go behind the scene to see what they will do in the future in terms of the elections and who could win. We asked them whether they agree or disagree that bringing another candidate second time in a race will help the party's chances. 59% of those people said yes. They agree that if you bring somebody for the second time, it could help the party win the election.
Okay.
14% said disagree, no. And then 27% were neutral, whether they agree or disagree. Now, this is an indication of what could happen down the line. It is not the final answer, but it gives you a hint of what could happen. Now, simply means that even if there should be a runoff, these people will prevail.
Did they give you any reason why they believe?
No,
giving
they've always
another chance.
Say, marketing. They always say, oh, it's been marketed. The person will have been marketed. Here, we didn't mention anybody's name.
Yeah.
We say a candidate. So even not for this election, but even future election. If you bring him second time again, do you think it helps the party to win? They said yes, they agree. But not everybody who agree is voting for the candidate who is being played for the second time. That's how it gets tricky. Now look at the regional breakdown. Every region agrees that second chance will help the party win, except voter region.
Okay.
We'll come back and compare this with the regional results of the primaries, and you'll see similarity. So in Ashanti, just about 55%, in Bono, 62%, in Bono region, 86%, Bono East, 80%, Central, 52%, Eastern, 63%, Greater Accra, 49%, Northeast, 86%, Northern region, 57%, OT, 73%, Savannah, 48%, Upper East, 83%, Upper West, 72%, voter region, 35%, but 48% say they disagree. Yes. And then Western North, 66%. Oh, sorry, Western and Western North. It is 66 and 81. So you can see that across all the region, they kind of agree.
Yeah.
Now, we went around a bit to ask them about the budget, whether they believe that the party is responding well to the budget statement that has been read. Are you satisfied with the way the party is responding? Satisfied is 40%. Dissatisfied, 13%. Neutral. So if you add a neutral and satisfied, only 40% are satisfied with the way the party is responding to the statement. So, something there for the party to ponder about. We looked at how they voted in the last election. We asked them, who did you vote for in the last election? We didn't ask them who you vote for from the beginning, no. We went around so that we can go through their heads and understand what they did. 60% of them said Bawumia. Kennedy, 18%. 1% Akoto Afriye. 1% Adainimo. Not disclosed, 19%. If you remember, Bawumia nearly got 61%. Ken got what? 37%. If you add 18 to this 19, those undisclosed at the time, even now, these guys are Kennedy supporters. So we were trying to prove that, what they told us was correct. Now, we also asked them about the candidates and how they perceive them. How favorable do you see this candidate, Bawumia? Favorable, or unfavorable. They give you their views. Over the period, those who see him as favorable, net effect is 91% in the previous month. Now it's gone to 92%, plus one.
Plus one, yeah.
It tells you something here. When your favorability is increasing, it means you are going to translate that into vote.
Okay.
If it's reducing, you'll be losing vote. Brian Champon, 83%, and now 81%, down 2%. Dr. Yao Osei Edichum, who was 77%, still 77, nothing has changed. Kennedy Japan was 88%, now 83%, down 5%. Kobna Ajay Japan was 76, now 74, down 2%. So this gives you a bit of warning down the line. Let's see what happens. Among male, Bawumia outperformed Kennedy by 9 points. And among female, just 8 points. So he's more popular among men than women. We asked them about importance of religion in the decisions they have taken. How important was it? 4% said it's important. Neutral, 5%. Not important, 91%. We've seen a sharp decline in those who say religion is important. In the last period, it was around 13%. It is now down to 4%. The same, ethnicity, 4%, and moved in the same direction as ethnicity. And then we asked them, if the elections were held today, who would you vote for? Bawumia, 43%. Kennedy, 18%. Brian, 5%. Edichum, near zero. Kobna Japan, near zero. Undisclosed, we won't tell you, 15%. Undecided, 19%. So this is the current look of the race when you account for every decision of the delegate. So here, nobody is crossing 50%. But remind you, these guys have a place to go. Some of them will go to these candidates. We don't know how much will go to all of them yet. So when that happens, some people will move up than where they are. And then the undecided, when they split, wherever they go, the elections goes there. 19%. Now, the reason why we're saying Bawumia is much closer is that he needs only 7% after the 19%.
You recall that ahead of the 2024 elections,
yes,
when you talk about undisclosed and undecided, you were able to give us an idea.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We have to find a way of going through their heads. And then you can figure out what's going to happen. Now, if you look at somebody who says, I'm undecided, and he's saying that, oh, it's good to give somebody a second chance, watch out for that kind of delegate.
He's undecided.
Undecided.
Yet he said we should give another person another chance.
Exactly. So what we do is that we ask these questions much earlier than who would you vote for, so that he doesn't get a chance to change his vote after. So he's told you his mind, what he's thinking. So if he says he's undecided, you can figure it out. Now, break down the results by region. Who is leading where? In Ahafo, Bawumia leads 49%. In Ashanti, he leads 34%, Ken 13%. In Bono, Bawumia 51%, Ken 13%. In Bono East, Bawumia 60, Ken 18. In Central, it's a square, 33 for Bawumia, 32 for Kennedy.
But that's Ken's region.
Yes.
Home region.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eastern region, look, Bawumia 44, Ken 10, Brian 10. So trouble there for Ken in Eastern region. In the Greater Accra region, 35 for Bawumia, 19 for Ken, 4 for Brian. In Northeast, 81 for Bawumia. In Northern region, 61 for Bawumia. In Otik, 61 for Bawumia, 16 for Ken. In Savannah, 33 for Bawumia, 13 for Ken. In Upper East, 72 for Bawumia, 16 for Ken. In Upper West, 55 for Bawumia, 28 for Ken. In Volta region, 35 for Bawumia, 44 for Ken. And in the Western region, 34 for Bawumia and 10 for Ken. Western North, 56 for Bawumia and 18 for Ken. If you compare these results to what they were telling us in terms of do you think somebody should be given a second chance? The results of the regional numbers are almost the same. Because in the voter region, they said no, Ken is winning there.
Yeah.
In central region, it was closer. Ken is matching almost head to head there. So that data reflects what they were doing here. Now, we use what we call committed voters, people who mention people's name.
Yes.
I am voting for this guy. This excludes those who are undecided and those who say they won't disclose. On that basis, Bawumia goes to 63%.
Okay.
Ken 29%, Brian 7%, 1% would go to Educhum, and near 0% for